In 1914, Great Britain clothes were the most notorious and easiest way to identify the social class of a person. We are mainly going to focus on women clothing, because it's the one that has changed more with the time. Basically, we are going to compare how the way you dress in 1914 defined your social class and how the way you dress in 2015 does not. Also, we are going to compare the type of clothing used in those years and the type of clothing we use right now. My following classmates are going to explain these two comparisons in a more detailed way, so you could understand the social changes that have happened with the time.
In 1914, there were three main social classes: upper, middle, and lower class. They were too obvious on what class you correspond because of the clothing you used. The lower class had their vestment defined by cheaper cloths like cotton, canvas, or linen. They dressed with Edwardian influence, which are daisy shirtwaists and long skirts. As well, they used tunics and they used to wear long sleeves. They use this type of clothes because they have to maintain fresh to resist their hard work. The war affected dressing in the way they think to dress, which are freedom and convenience. The middle class was defined as the normal class. They use all type of clothes, but not too expensive ones. They dress with suits to have formal impression in their jobs, and the women dress with beautiful dresses or skirts with nice shoes. The upper class was defined as the rich people because they use expensive clothes like silk. Also, they wear fancy jewelry. As they had a lot of money, their vestment had to be significantly and better than the other ones.
The expected tag during the Victorian era mainly depend on the social class, but nowadays this classification is being ignored. Well, people with more money dress with expensive clothes, and people with less money dress with cheaper clothes. But now the difference is that there is no present that criticism or that division so marked. People now have more open mind. In actuality, there are many types of styles. Our century has not a specific style. There are many such as dramatic, seductive, romantic, elegant, natural, etc. Now it depends on the personality of each person, their likes, and not on the social class they belong. With this new ideology, you are free to dress and you don't have to follow a path. That means that you are free to wear what you like more, and that's what it's important. Another important point is that nowadays there is a lot of variety in prices. It may be the same garment but with another price. And well, here what it is influencing this is the type of cloth. At present is possible because there is a lot of variety in producers, while in 1914 this was not able because there were not many producers of clothes.
In the 1900s, there were a lot of situations that defined the social classes, and one of the most important things was the clothing of the people, among others. The type of cloth was essential to define in what social class you were because of its price and material it was made. The upper class used expensive types of clothes, and the middle and lower classes used basic ones because it were cheaper and more resistant for their type of jobs. Nowadays, the vestment not define your social class because there's a lot of fakeness in the clothes. The prices could differ a lot just because it has the brand of the product. So the people with lower income buy a fake product with the same shape and image, but without the brand, causing the price to be a lot cheaper than the original. So the people look the same. Lower and upper classes have the same appearance, and that could not define from what social class you are.